Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about why Kangen water is so much better for your health than many other beverages that we are drinking on a daily basis. We are going to test 6 different liquids today. We've got Sprite, lemonade, we've got Gatorade, we've got a popular bottled water, tap water, asaqua.au, and Kangen water 9.5. We'll focus on the main test, which is the pH levels of the water, but we'll also touch base on something called ORP, which is oxidation reduction potential. Now, first we're going to look at the pH levels of these liquids. We will be testing them with these pH drops. My little helper here will stir the drops in so they all distribute evenly amongst the liquids, and we'll get a clear indication of what is alkaline and what is acidic. Now, why is pH important? pH is important because it gives us a clear indication of what beverages are healthy for us and what are not so healthy for us. We don't want to be drinking liquids on a daily basis that are acidic, because that is no good for our overall health. Issues like acid reflux, fatigue, long-term damage to our bones and tissues, and many other health problems that we don't even realize could actually be linked to the water we drink and the food we eat. Considering these drinks are, for a lot of people these days, an everyday beverage, makes an alarming discovery of why so many of us are suffering multiple problems with our health, thinking we need to mask them with pills or potions instead of actually looking towards the root cause of many of our problems, which simply comes down to the fluid we drink and even the food we eat. Okay, the first drink we're going to test today is Sprite. So we'll open that up.
Well, what if it goes to explode?
See? Andy's going to pour this into the jar. Put it into there. Now, Sprite, as you're about to see, is highly acidic, and that's no surprise considering it's a carbonated beverage and it's also full of sugar. But even the no sugar type is actually pretty much the same. It's still acidic, and as drinking acidic drinks and something like this that people are drinking every day can cause a massive amount of health issues with your body. So we're going to pop some of these in, and then we're going to give them a little stir.
It's looking like water.
All right, we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And as you can see straight away, that is yellow, which shows it's highly acidic. Okay, so next is Gatorade. Now, I've just got a clear one here, it's still watermelon. And Gatorade obviously has a really high reputation for rehydration, and a lot of people guzzle this after being in intense sports. Some people just drink it every day. But as you're about to see, this is also acidic, and causing massive inflammation in your body and many other problems as well. So maybe even if it hydrates you, at what cost is the hydration from drinking an acidic drink, especially when your body needs that hydration the most and you're guzzling down an acidic drink? So when something like Kangen water can give you all this gives you, plus much more benefits, it's hydrating you naturally rather than artificially. So we'll pour this one in.
Look, it's blue on the bottom.
Okay.
That's like car wash.
What colour is it going to be?
I don't know.
Do you think it's going to be as bad as this?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Or better?
Or badder?
Or
Look at that, straight away a yellow. So that is also acidic. So even though this is marketed as a rehydration drink, you're rehydrating your body with an acidic liquid, which is not a good idea.
yeah, but I think that's
And
way
a lot of
the
people
other
say
way.
electrolytes because it's got electrolytes. Another thing is a lot of people use hydrolyte when people are unwell. Kangen water naturally produces electrolytes. So the hydration you get from this, from chemicals, you get from this naturally. So it's a very big realization for some people, especially sports people who think this is a good idea. Okay, next we've got Fiji natural artesian water. So this is a popular bottled water. It says here that it was bottled on the 24th of July 2024, August. That's almost 3 months ago. So this water that I bought yesterday has been sitting in here for 3 months. That's bottled. So before it was bottled, you've got to remember it's been sitting in a chamber of some sort. So it's a long time between when they pull this from wherever they pull it from, pop it in the bottle and sell it to you. And there's not much regulation on bottled water storage. You often see this kind of stuff it's not in refrigerated trucks, it's open, it's subdued to many different temperatures, and often it is neutral or acidic and not the best for us. It's better than these guys, but do you really want to be thinking you're hydrating yourself with water that's been sitting in a plastic bottle for over 3 months?
Yeah.
You reckon that's a good idea?
No.
No. And not only
Not so
that,
much.
you've then got a bottle of water, a plastic bottle that's going to go where? So let's test this.
Can I pour it in?
Sure. There you go. Pour it into there. Oh, here we go.
Let's see.
Let's have a look, hey?
Oh, green.
So there we go. We've got a greeny colour, which is more of a neutral, which, like I said, much better than an acidic drink. But then it comes with the downside of it's in a plastic bottle. It's been sitting around for a minimum of 3 months. And when you look at it like that, I mean, I used to drink bottled water. We used to buy the 24 pack of water, and if we still drank that as a family, I think I worked out the other day, I would have used about 15,000 plastic bottles, and so far I've saved about $5,000 since having my Kangen machine. So amazing, and that's just for a family of 3, mind you. So that is incredible statistics if you are people that buy bottled water. Like 15,000 bottles I've saved from being used. I know not all of them go to landfill or in the wrong places, but pretty much whenever you're out and about, you'll be seeing plastic bottles somewhere littered by people. And yeah, it's actually a really worrying industry, the bottled water. Okay, so next is tap water. A lot of people drink tap water. I also used to drink tap water. We believe that it's good for us, or it's okay for us to drink because we get told it is.
It's kind of okay, not really.
Not really okay. Worst case scenario, if you have to drink it, you do, but we very, very rarely have to drink any kind of tap water. I cringe when we're visiting somewhere or even at cafes and stuff and they supply it on the tables. It's noticeably different to Kangen water. And just because it's safe for us to drink, it doesn't mean that it's good for us to drink. Especially lately in Australia, I've been noticing even when you just run the tap, run the shower, run the bath, the chlorine smell is quite strong. So I'm guessing they are adding more chlorine to the water treatment to make it safer. But because obviously chlorine kills bacteria, but if it kills bacteria, what is it doing to us on the inside? It's quite a worry. There's also been quite a few scares with our drinking water here in Australia. There's been different areas that have said not to drink it. There's been different areas that have had funny tastes, funny smells, contamination, all sorts of stuff going on with our tap water. So to me, not only does tap water taste pretty gross, if you're drinking it straight from the tap, especially if you don't have a filter connected to it. One, the chlorine is probably really, really bad for you, but all sorts of stuff been happening. So just keep mindful of when you're pouring your tap water, especially for your kids, of what's actually in it. But we're going to test the pH right now. I'll pour this into here. So it will look the same. Fill it up a bit more. Okay, ready? Pop a few drops in. What colour?
I don't know.
I think it's going to be very similar to the one we got.
No.
No? So...
Oh.
So this is showing it's slightly neutral too. It's more acidic than the Fiji bottle.
More green.
Yeah, it is more green. But as you can see, I'm going to pop a table below that you can compare the different colours to. Okay, now next we have asaqua.au. Now asaqua.au has become the latest trend. It's heavily marketed on TV, it's heavily marketed with sports stars, and while it does have a higher pH, which you'll see in a minute, it's in a bottle. And the high pH is not naturally created. It is created through chemicals, and it is something that I believe is, look, it's better for you to drink, yes, but you're drinking chemicals. You'll see on the back of these that it's 99% Australian made, obviously because the additives that they put in it are sourced from overseas. And yeah, I also will just touch base on the ORP for this, which I mentioned before, is still positive. So Kangen water has a negative ORP, which has a huge amount of health benefits. Although you're drinking a higher alkaline water, you still don't get the benefits of the ORP being negative. And also you're drinking it out of a plastic bottle, which, when did this one get packaged? Well, that's interesting. It doesn't have a package date on it. Well, there you go. So that doesn't have a package date, but so there you go. You've got no idea how long this has been in here for. Absolutely zero idea. So let's test this though. So tip some of this into here. I haven't actually tasted this water. I'll try it. So yes, even though this is marketed as better water for you, I think these bottles are $3.50, which is insane for water in a bottle, in a plastic bottle, that we've got to get rid of these plastic bottles. It's not good for the environment, it's not good for us to be drinking from a plastic bottle. Especially when we got this little baby here and produce it fresh, straight away, with all the benefits straight in it, you know it's fresh. Let's do this one, hey? What do you think the colour's going to be? Purple? I think it's going to be purple. Look at that.
Oh, blue?
Bluey, purple. Okay, so straight away, there you go.
Look, blue.
Definitely alkaline. Purple. Definitely what it says on here. It's 9 to 10. But like I said, you are still facing a positive ORP.
It was blue and then purple for some reason.
Yeah. And it's in a plastic bottle and it's not naturally alkaline. That is the biggest difference between alkaline water out of here and alkaline water out of here. This is alkaline, this is alkalized, this is produced naturally through electrolysis. This is produced by adding minerals, additives into the bottle. So last, what have we got?
Kangen water.
So lastly, we have Kangen water. Do we love Kangen water?
Yeah. I just want to drink it all.
So
I would drink that. Right.
Okay, so let's watch this.
Let's see.
Straight away, you get that nice bluey purple.
It's purple. It's just like that one.
It is like that one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like, but
So naturally high in pH, The machine produces an 8.5 and a 9.5. Helps balance acidity in our bodies, promoting better energy, digestion, overall health, and it has a negative ORP. And as I mentioned, the negative ORP, drinking Kangen water with that negative ORP helps neutralize free radicals in your body, key for reducing inflammation, slowing the aging process, and boosting your immune system as well. The antioxidant property is one of the main reasons why Kangen water is so beneficial for your long-term health. We have been drinking Kangen water for a few years now, and a handful of times I can count that we've actually been sick. We have not been super unwell at any time, especially when being exposed to some pretty harsh illnesses that have been floating around the last few years. We seem to dodge them. If we do get unwell, if Indy gets unwell, within 24 hours we're back on our feet. So there you have it. We've got 6 different liquids, all of which people regularly consume, and there are clear results on what is better for you and what is not so good for you. And I haven't tested the ORP today, but it's important to understand that all these liquids here actually have a positive ORP. That means they are contributing to oxidative stress in your body. Yet Kangen water, on the other hand, has a negative ORP, which means it works as an antioxidant, helping you to protect your cells, reduce inflammation, and promote overall wellness. And although this has been a huge win for me health-wise, there is nothing more humble than knowing that my daughter is growing up drinking this water. She has been drinking it since she was 2 years old. And I am super, super grateful for finding this little baby, because we call it our, what do we call it, our magic machine.
Yeah.
And not only is it our drinking water, there is many other uses for the different pHs this machine produces. It produces from a 2.5 pH, which is like a antibacterial like spray. We use it for hand sanitizer. I use it for pimples. We use it for what else do we use 2.5 for? In case we feel like we're getting a little bit of a cold, we spray it in our throat. We use it for mozzie bites.
We use it for a nose.
Yeah, in case, yeah. And then we've got 6 pH, which we wash our face with. It replaces toners and moisturizers. It's great for hair conditioning. Then you've got obviously your 8.5 and your 9.5, which is drinking water, and you've also got an 11.5. We use that for washing. It's a chemical-free degreaser. That are the few uses. You can actually get 111 uses PDF by clicking below in the comments, and that is a downloadable free PDF for you. So by switching to Kangen water, you're making a simple yet powerful change that can protect your cells, improve your hydration, and boost your overall wellness. If you're interested in learning more about Kangen water and how it can benefit you, don't hesitate to reach out. I'd love to help you take the next step toward better health and a more energized life. If I sent you this video, please reach out via the links below, or contact me via email, or reach back out to our original contact method. If someone else has sent you this video, please reach out to them for some more information.